What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Semi Pro. I am here starting a new series calling the best deck ever versus the world. I just kind of want to go over my gameplay. I'm gonna try to do no skips, so I'm gonna show whether I win or I lose, and just a breakdown of what I think is the best deck ever. Now, just to be clear, you can have the best deck in the world and still lose. For example, your Wi-Fi can drop off, or you can lose. I don't know. You can just get a bad hand. Um, this first deck we're playing against Expo, which is kind of boring. But like I said, I want to be honest and I want to show how it is I beat this deck, and kind of the role every card plays, and basically just showing why it's so perfect. Um, so when he drops his Expo, the card I would like to have in my hand. So the card I have to worry about is basically Expo, right? Um, Everything else is just kind of like an annoyance, and Tesla as well. Um, but so my goal is to chip away with the mortar because you see how the Tesla's down. It'll be able to sneak in some shots here and there. Um, Battleram is to absorb hits, right? I use it as defense. Watch it lock in here. And then the rolling Barbarian works really good because Expo players like to play, like little cards in front of their Expo, right? So if it can roll through, sneak up behind the Tesla, or whatever it's called, the Expo, and get some shots in. Uh, Battle Ram is what I would like to engage the most with to do damage to the Expo. I'm sorry if the sound is a little bit off, or it goes from great to not so great. Kind of, I don't know. I'm getting used to using it, and I rock my chair back and forth. Night Witch is great because she can, she just kind of adds that little annoying piglet that's able to sneak in a few shots, and those little shots do add up. Um, Executioner does a great job here, just kind of cleaning up. Here, I don't know. I didn't have a move to make. He didn't have anything on the board, so I dropped my Night Witch from the back. Just because that card is not essential. You do not want to drop cards that are essential just for the F of it. That's how you end up losing, right? Because then maybe they'll drop the card on the other side that was your counter for it, right? So here we go. Like I said, he dropped Expo. I dropped my rolling Barbarian. We're able to clean up. This person knows they can't play their little skeletons or their archers, because the rolling Barbarian will do a lot of damage and then one shot him after. And the Scallies will just take him out. There you go. Look at that. Look at those piglets. So yeah, we're not giving this person a chance. Right? See, he almost had me there. He dropped the Expo, but I had the cannon cart. Look at that. Chopped it up. Mortar. Is he gonna drop was he gonna drop the Tesla? Not a big deal. We make him play a card that he doesn't want to play. I'm sure he would not want to have Tesla there. Look how far it is from the Expo. See, so now we're able to drop our Thunder Wizard. Retarget. Cannon cards engaging. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beast. Let me have a sip of my drink. But easy. We're just running the time. We're not taking any risk. Especially with these Expo players. Trash, man. Easy work. This is the last day of the season. probably tomorrow when the new season starts, I'll try to climb as soon as possible. Cause I'm in League 7, but I want to show you guys that this deck does work with the best of the best. I don't want anyone saying like, oh, he's kicking butt because he's in League 7. When to be honest with you, people in League 7 I think beyond League 5, people are really good, right? Because I feel like you run into people like me here who are really good, but we do other things, you know. So right there, you drop those goblins. I just took them out. I dropped the cannon card to deal with that mini P.E.K.K.A. See, right here, it was a bad hand. I would have loved to have had Battleram when he dropped that mini P.E.K.K.A. to kite it. Here, I'm trying to kite that the dragon. He dropped Hog Rider, so dropped Tornado. Now, with this exchange alone, I learned a lot. And you don't have to memorize every card in their deck, but you do have to memorize the important ones, right? Like the ones that can take you out, their win conditions. And with this one, it was, or cards that could give them the advantage, right? So with this one, I learned he has Hog Rider. Hog Rider is pretty hard to stop because I don't really have a tank killer, right? I don't have a P.E.K.K.A. to chop it down. What I learned was that I need to keep Tornado in my pocket. That way, whenever he drops Hog Rider, pull it to that center tower, and that way the 3 towers can engage it. So that's what I learned. I said to myself, don't use Tornado. Look, here it comes. Boom. Easy breezy. The second thing I learned was that he's running Bowler and mini P.E.K.K.A. You'll see in other games, whenever they drop a card, like let's say right here, right? I like to drop Battleram on the other lane, right? Just to give them something to think about. But when you're running Bowler or even just mini P.E.K.K.A. alone, they chop up Battleram, right? They chop them up and they get crazy positive elixir value. So I know I can't send any naked Battlorams, right? Maybe I could send one as defense. Oh, right here, look, check it out. Perfect defense right here, kite it. But basically, you can't just send them naked, meaning if there's no cards on the field, you do not want to send the Battleram that way because they probably have mini P.E.K.K.A. or Bowler in their pocket. See, look at that exchange. Nice. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So our basically our strategy here is to deal with their cards, keep the Mortar alive. You'll see right there, you saw I drop Battleram as defense. Boom. Minute 46 left. Hog Rider again. We pull it to the center. Now with this one, I noticed that our main King Tower is getting pretty weak. 1992. So at this point, it doesn't make sense to pull it to the center anymore. I will not be doing that anymore. This is too weak now. So now I just gotta make sure that I drop the Thunder Wizard on him when he comes down, or the Mortar to pull him. Right here, this worked out great. Boom. And even if your tower takes a shot or two, who cares, you know? You still did a lot more damage, and you can afford to take hits. Like, look at how strong that left side is. You think if a Hog Rider hits me, I care? No, sir. Alright, so right now we're just playing defense. We want to make sure we don't lose it. Barbarian Barrel's the best. Look, you spawn him behind. getting hit by the tower and the barbarian. Mortar. Protect the mortar. Rolling barbarian. Look at that. Another easy W. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that's 2 wins. I dropped the emote there. That's probably my favorite one. Alright. Let's move on to the next one. Last one for this video. I think this was a really good game. What was this guy running? Alright, so... Oh, yep. This is a good game. So I dropped that dude. I didn't really have the best hand. You'll notice I spent the mortar, the executioner, tornado. Spent a lot of cards to deal with his rolling giant. And then so here we go, Thunder Wizard. I remember thinking at this point, I bet I spent more elixir than he did, right? So I knew I had a deficit. So at this point, I wasn't even thinking about offense. I was like, or you know, I was just kind of thinking I need to get some positive elixir trades. See, I'm waiting to see what his move's gonna be. It took him I didn't want to leak elixir, so I just dropped a Battleram. And then drop this guy here. Look how much damage. That guy is really good. What's it called? Royal Giant. So I mean at this point just kind of my cards, I don't have the right rotation, you know? At this point I'm not really sure what to do. We see Hog Rider, so okay. We're kind of thinking to ourselves, Hog Rider, try to keep Tornado in your pocket, but you may have to use them for the Royal Giant. So here I wasn't sure what to do. I think I dropped just a throwaway card. That way we don't leak. I think it was Battleram, was it? No, Executioner. Alright, here we go. So Cannon Cart. Cannon Cart does the most damage, so we want that's kind of our tank killer. And Barbarian Barrel does a really good job of taking out that Firecracker girl. Okay, playing here. Thunder Wizard. Mortar. Locked in. I remember thinking I was so happy that it locked in, but I was like, shoot, he's running Royal Giant, you know, it was gonna stop him from just taking out my mortar, but I was like, you know what, we're able to get enough shots in, so it's okay. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Little mortar locking in again. Thunder Wizard will slow down that Hog Rider. Locked into the tower again. And my cannon cart, I don't know why I was tapping it like crazy. Mother Witch. Alright, so again we have our tornado ready. Pull this guy back. Mortar. So there you go. Best deck ever comes back. Thank you guys, stick around. Keep watching. I'm gonna climb to the top. See you later.